I've known you for so long, we always got along. Never really felt like this before. Well, I can't pretend that I only want to be friends, 'cause oh, I want so much more. I want to spend my life beside you, care for you, see it through. I'll keep you safe, there's nothing we can't face. I just know that I want you, and I know that you want me too. So here I am standing at your door. I want more. When we were younger, do you remember that summer? At the Haven you gave me my first kiss. Well, how was I to know that was so long ago? But now I realize just what I had missed. I want a kiss from you each and every day. Spend my life looking your way. When you smile, it'll make it all worthwhile. I just know that I need you, and I know that you need me too. So here I am knocking on your door. I want more. I want more. You've known all along that our love would grow. Why it took so long for me, I'll never know. Now I see we're meant to be, and God has blessed us so. So please, open up the door. I want more. I want more. I cannot hide all these feelings that I have inside. You have changed my life, that's for sure. Now I want to hear you say that you feel the same way, and in your heart you feel so secure. We can build a life where love will last. You can be my better half. There's nothing I won't do for you. I just know that I love you, always thinking of you. So here we are, you open up the door. I want more. I want more. I want more.
Welcome back to Music from the Shady Side. This is season 2, and we've got a really great season ahead of us. So today we're very pleased to have with us Ed Tree and Bryan Batson, who are in town for a special event tonight. By the time you see this, the event will have already taken place, but we're glad that these guys are back down. Welcome to Shady Side, boys.
Glad to be here, Sean.
Well, we're going to get back to the Brookstock singer-songwriter thing in a minute, Bryan, but I want to ask you a couple of questions. You retired from real work in 2002?
Right.
And then you've been doing music ever since?
Right, sure.
And what do you do? What's your thing?
Well, I started out, with little MIDI files and acoustic guitar and performing like that, and I kind of developed a style with that. And then after a while, I just started writing music with the style. And as time went on, I finally got with Ed, and I knew Ed was out there, and he was a producer, and I wanted to kind of record my songs out there.
Yeah.
So, that's where that it all started with that. But I had been writing music for spiritual music and performing it in church.
Yeah.
And I still do that today. So
That's what I was going to say.
Right.
Your songs are a mixture of religious music and a lot of love songs.
Yeah, that's
Love
kind of
songs.
I've been blessed with a really great wife, and I'm full of love. You know?
There you go.
So that's yeah, exactly.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
That's
love
good.
seems to be the theme of
Yeah.
most of my music, right?
You live in Gulfport, right? But
Yes.
you come back to Brookstock
Right,
every year.
right.
We'll get back to Brookstock
Right.
in a few minutes here. Ed, you're out in California,
Right.
Pasadena.
Very close. San
Very-
Gabriel, which is just south of Pasadena.
Okay. And you are record producer, guitar player, singer, songwriter. You're doing the music thing, right?
Right.
And you've been out there for how long?
I moved to California in '76. I was in Northern California for a year, and moved to LA reluctantly in '77. I thought, well, if I have to move there, I will. But I just had visited there, and so I would never live in Southern California.
Yeah.
And I've been there since '77.
Yeah. Been there ever
Yeah,
since.
right.
Yeah. Well, what's it like to hook up with Bryan again? I know you guys have been playing together since you were in the 6th grade, somewhere around there.
Eighth grade. We started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So off and on
Yeah.
for a number of years,
Yeah.
you guys have been playing together. And so, what's it
Yeah.
like to be producing his albums now? As a
Fantastic.
childhood friend, you know.
Fantastic.
We felt like we came full
Yeah.
circle, you know,
Yeah.
when it started,
Yeah.
you know, when
Yeah.
we got out there. I had actually gone out there and tried to see what I was up against to start recording and all, and it was pretty bad. I realized I had a lot of work, so I came home and worked a lot before I got back out there.
Yeah.
And
Pre-production, man.
yeah.
Pre-production. Everything happens in pre-production.
right,
back
right,
then.
yeah.
Well, let me tell you about Bryan, though. We did a first little test session, and he was an athlete in high school, an
Right.
outstanding athlete, and he approached getting ready for recording the same way. And when he came back, man, he was on it. He laid
Ready
down
to
his
go.
guitar tracks really quickly. He's always very fast with his vocals.
Yeah.
It's just a pleasure.
Well, good.
Yeah, he
Good.
nails it.
We got to tell you what we're going to do. We're going to listen to Bryan sing one of his songs next, and then we'll be back and we'll talk a little bit more to these guys. We're with Ed Tree and Bryan Batson.
When you've got love, you've got it all. Lord knows without it, we would surely fall. Why is there so much anger and hate? Can't they see that's not the way? Why don't they know? Lord, make it so. Make this a better world where no one kills in the name of God. That can't be right. Make this a world where every child is loved and nourished, and nurtured in a world of promise and hope. Lord, please help those that don't see. That's the way the world should be. Why don't they know? Lord, make it so. Take away the hatred, the anger, the violence. Make this a world without war. Take away the prejudice, the anger, the greed. Love conquers all. When you've got love, when you've got love, you've got it all. Let it spread to those that don't have it, or they will surely fall. along. Lord, if you would just do this one thing, what a wonderful world it would bring. Why don't they know? Lord, make it so. Help us make it grow. Lord, make it so. Help us make it grow. Lord, make it so.
The occasion that brought you guys back to Brookhaven is a sort of a new event, Bryan, that you're producing. A singer-songwriter. We had the Brookstock singer-songwriter back in the summer, but that was a different venue and a different setting.
Right.
You're going with the full band tonight, right?
Right. You know, all these guys, you know, most of them graduated in the late '60s from Brookhaven High School, and we're a family. We've done 15 Brookstock events together. And really 3 of the Haven type venues that we're doing tonight. It's been wonderful. You know, warm fuzzies all the time we get together and stuff like that. And that's really why I wanted to do this and get it started. And I like to do this annually every year and include and get some younger talent in and get some other, you know, talent and all as we go. But right now it's really been the Brookstock musicians that have been part of this, and we try to bring them in and you know, get it going and let them do their original music, you know.
Yeah, it's all original music, right? Yeah. I know that Andy and Tyler are playing tonight. That's she was a Shady Side, did the first season on Shady Side last year, she and Tyler. Yeah. So I'm glad to see her on stage. She's a little bit different from the normal Brookstock artist.
Yeah.
And so Ed, what's it like, man? You gonna be on stage all night playing with everybody, or you just you gonna be a house guy tonight, or you the?
If they let me, I may play on your set whether you want me to or not.
Yeah, I'm about to say, remind me to tell you a story one time when we're not on air about somebody that did do that. You don't get back to Brookhaven much.
Not enough. I love coming back here.
Yeah.
Really
it was good seeing you and your sister last night. You know,
being here.
had a crush on your sister. You never knew that. That's the reason I always went over to your house to spend the night.
Wasn't our friendship?
Who were you? I didn't even know it was your sister. I was always. We've had a really great time today on the Shady Side. We've talking to these 2 guys, first of all, who have been friends forever, and I've been friends with them we were at Mildred Green's kindergarten together, I think, a long time ago. And so it's been fun having you guys here on the Shady Side, and we really appreciate you guys in what is a very, very busy day for you two to be able to carve out enough time to come over here.
Thank you for asking.
Well, appreciate it, man. All right, we're going to take it out with a song from Ed. And we'll see you again on Music from the Shady Side, Season 2.
All right.
There is no crisis. That's just how life is. And the trick is remembering how to breathe. We're all turning pages as we go through our stages. There is no crisis. That's just how life is. I play the cards that I'm dealt. Play some face up on the felt. There ain't no use in wishing that I had an ace. We all get just what we got, so I'll give it my best shot. Place my bet, and when I lose with grace. There is no crisis. That's just how life is. The trick is remembering how to breathe. We're all turning pages as we go through our stages. There is no crisis, that's just how life is. The future is hard to predict. The mind is easily tricked. Sometimes I start thinking that I figured it out, but the universe laughs at my plan and turns all my hours to sand. The only place is here, the time is now. There is no crisis, that's just how life is. The trick is remembering how to breathe. And if you can do it, you'll probably get through it. There is no crisis, that's just how life is. We're all turning pages as we go through our stages. There is no crisis, that's just how life is.